For 10 seasons, I have been your commissioner. And for 10 seasons, I've made many decisions and numerous changes to this league. Some have been good, some not so much. Whatever the case may be, no one can deny that my intentions have always been sincere to make this the best fantasy football league the world has ever seen. And now as we enter our 10th season, another change is needed. This change will not be popular. Some people may actually be scared of such change. But in order to take our league to the next level, a change is necessary. It's okay to hate me. I don't have to be your best friend. I don't have to be your hero. I'm whatever Sons of Fantasy needs me to be. I can take it. Because I'm your silent guardian, a watchful protector, your commissioner.
I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. I'm not fucking leaving! The show goes on! This is my home! They're gonna need a fucking wrecking ball to take me out of here! They're gonna need to send in the National Guard a fucking SWAT team, cause I ain't going nowhere! Fuck them!
Everyone, my name is Nick Nolan. I wanted to take a moment to discuss physical therapy telehealth and how it works here at Breakthrough Physical Therapy. Your appointment is one-on-one with your physical therapist. Great progress, just like you would if you were on site in one of our facilities. difficult times for all. Your full recovery is our primary objective. Stay safe, healthy, and see you soon.
What the fuck is up, Sons of Fantasy Football League? Vinny Mush here for your 2022 much anticipated draft video. Hope everybody's having a great summer. Fantasy is right around the corner. Can't wait to get this started. Hope everybody's ready. With that, we enter our 10th season. Believe it or not, 10 seasons. Man, time is flying by. I cannot believe it. But nonetheless, we are entering our 10th season. I believe this is the first year we have 100% of our members coming back. So welcome back, everybody, including Elvin, who is back in the group chat now that we're in a new season. We'll see how long that lasts this year. If he starts winning, I'm thinking much longer than last year. Before we get down to business, I just want to say congratulations to Nick on his first championship with us. He's been with us since the beginning. As much as it pains me to say, congratulations, buddy, on your championship. After the reign of Jody and his dynasty, we've had back-to-back first-time winners with Art, Clegg, Mike, and now Nick. So we'll see if that trend continues this year. I don't think so. I think it's coming back to your commissioner's house. I'll tell you why in a second. But before we get into that, let's get down for some business. In years prior, we've done the lotto balls, much popular. We have done the 100-yard dash. Hope you guys enjoyed that last year. As we enter our 10th season, we had to turn it up a notch, turn up the heat, make it a little spicy ricey, if you will. Ooh. We are going to turn up the heat this year, going to be a little more strategic. Year number 10, we're going to step everybody's game up. So how are we going to do that? Here's your draft order.
Hey, Sons of Fantasy Football League. This year for the draft, there's no draft order. That's because we're doing an auction draft. Stop being pussies. Be a man.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Oh, I know that's right. You're hot, you're hot, you're hot, you're hot, you're definitely hot, you're hot, red ears, pink ears, purple ears, hot, hot, hot.
But Vinny, we didn't vote on it. I don't even know what an auction draft is.
Be a man.
As I said in the beginning, every intention has been to approve this, and I believe the auction draft is the way to move this forward as we enter season number 10. So let's get into some pros and cons, shall we, on why I think auction draft is the way to go and why I skipped the vote in order to implement it. Pro, you pick the roster you want. You are no longer reliant on your draft spot. Drafting in the first pick versus the 12th or the 6th, there's only a certain group of players that you will be able to get depending how that draft board falls. At an auction draft, every single person has a shot at every single player. If you want to go 8 running backs, you can blow your budget on 8 running backs, Jody. If you want to guarantee your shot at that quarterback, doesn't matter where you pick, you can blow your budget on that. If you want to save your money and get a bunch of mid-round guys, do that. Go for it. You pick the roster you want to do. Draft slots do not matter because everybody has a shot at everybody.
Surprise, motherfucker.
As we enter year number 10, it's time to step up our game.
Be a man.
Most importantly, I think the biggest pro, it makes for a better draft day. Instead of going up to the podium, making your pick, sitting back down, picking your nose, going to get a slice of pizza, if you're Elvin, going outside for your 12th cigarette. Instead of wasting your time between picks, everybody has a shot at everyone, so it's more involved. Everybody will be in action at all points during the draft. It's going to be a better draft day for everybody.
Be a man.
Auction draft is the way to go, and it's the way that we are going to elevate our league into that next level. As the commissioner, I am always striving to make this league as fun as possible, and I know auction draft is the way to go. Cons.
Surprise, motherfucker.
There are none.
Be a man.
There is no reason why we should not be doing auction draft. For 9 seasons, we've done the snake draft. It's time for something new. Now look, if everybody completely hates this draft, after this draft, we will go back to the snake draft. I guarantee you, stamped, proved, signed, sealed, delivered.
Be a man.
I promise you, after this auction draft, we will keep it. I promise you that. So I'm making sure we're trying it at least once during my reign of commissioner. If you don't like it, take care, brush your hair. So there is one minor complication with an auction draft. That is keepers. So how do we handle keepers? Since we're going from a snake draft to an auction draft for this year, how we're going to handle it is each round is going to be assigned a dollar amount, which I will disclose to you guys at some point in the near future. basically what I'm going to do is see the players that were drafted in the rounds last year, what their values were last year, and that will be their keeper amount this year. So you still get value for your keepers. How it's going to be handled going forward is whatever you bid on your player in this draft, if you want to keep him the next year, it would be a 30% inflation.
Vinny, I can't do math. This isn't crazy. I just want to do rounds. Make it simple.
Be a man.
Bro, just get a calculator and this is all you got to do. Is take the amount that you paid for your keeper the year prior times by 1.3. That is your new price. For instance, last year, let's say Cooper Kupp was selected in the 5th round. 5th round players, generally speaking, between $15, $20, somewhere in that range. So let's say $20 even for Cooper Kupp. If you wanted to keep him this year, $20 times 1.3 would make it 26. How did I do it off the top of my head?
Surprise, motherfucker.
I'm good with numbers. What do you want from me? All right. But for you, for the simpletons at home, all you got to do is take your amount that you bid for last year on your keeper times by 1.3. That's your keeper value. Even at the highest range, let's say Austin Eckler last year, round 2, $40-ish. $40 times 1.3 brings it to $52 off the top of the dome. What do you want it from me? I don't know. You can do this with a calculator. You can do it off the top of your head. Get a piece of paper, do some long-term math. I don't care. I'm just telling you, it's very simple. Believe me, please. So, to recap, for this year, since we're going from a snake to an auction draft, I will disclose per round the amount it will take to keep that player. And I'm basing those numbers off the rounds of players they were drafted last year, the average amount of money it costed per round last year, and I'm assigning those dollar amounts. We'll get into that soon enough, but if you guys have any questions, you come to me. Going forward, from here on out, if we do auction draft next year, how we'll handle keepers is whatever you paid for the person you want to keep, times by 1.3, 30% inflation, that's the amount it will cost you to keep. Value will still be there, and it's equivalent to the rounds that we're still doing. Trust me. After this year, there's going to be no issues with keepers, I promise you, because we're all going to get through this together. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid.
Be a man.
We're going to have fun, I promise you. So with that, read up on your auction drafts and get ready.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Be a man.
You know you gotta hustle, baby. You can't knock the hustle.